All new at noon, we've learned 26 protesters arrested during demonstrations in downtown Raleigh have been released. The group is accused of disrupting traffic while lying in the middle of Fayetteville Street yesterday evening. WRAL's Aaron Thomas joins us now after speaking with the Wake County DA about where this case stands. Aaron.
Renee, these demonstrators are expected to appear in court March 21st after being charged with failure to disperse on command. That's a misdemeanor charge, according to the Wake County DA, Lauren Freeman. Here's a look at those demonstrations from yesterday. What started on the steps of the Wake County Courthouse ended up on the streets. Protesters laid down in the streets, calling for a ceasefire in the Israel-Hamas war. It resulted in them being zip-tied and taken into custody. Wake County District Attorney Lauren Freeman tells me that matters of civil disobedience are common in the Capital County, and there's a process for having this charge dismissed.
We have, just out of respect for understanding, people's right to protest, traditionally provided people with an opportunity to do a deferral, which requires some community service in exchange for the case being dismissed. And we'll look at these on a case-by-case basis.
Now, out of the 26 demonstrators that were arrested, Wake County DA tells me that one person was charged with the felony malicious conduct by a prisoner based on things that happened after they were arrested. That person is expected in court this afternoon at 1:30. It does not appear that any of those arrested in Durham for blocking Durham Freeway back in November were arrested yesterday in Raleigh. Back to you, Renee.
All right, Aaron Thomas, thanks for that update. Now, we have a response from Congresswoman Deborah Ross in response to that Raleigh protest. She says, "I respect the right of every American to peacefully protest, and I appreciate my constituents who have made their voices heard on this issue." She goes on to say, "In Congress, I believe it is critical that the House take up and pass the Senate's bipartisan national security supplemental, which includes support for Israel and humanitarian aid for innocent civilians in Gaza."